Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark, and I'd like to thank you all for those wonderful birthday wishes. So I was away in BC doing some skiing, visiting with family, and now I'm back. Of course, there's a little less snow there in Kelowna in the valley, about 3 meters of snow on the mountain itself. So lots of snow, I think record-breaking. So today we have some people visiting, I believe from the city, so they're subscribers. They checked us out online and they said, hey, they're local, so why not give them a call and see if we can come out and find out when we're open. So we're not actually open to the public until April, but on certain occasions we will open our farm to people to give them a little bit of an experience off hours.
You'll come. You are my favorite. Hi. Hello, handsome boy. He knows the camera. Oh, he's like, I heard my name. Hi. Hi, Bubs. Hello. Oh my God. And there's Hazel. Yeah. Yes. Hazel, she's a sweetheart. The only downfall is because she was raised Moira. Moira's still scared. George. Yeah. Yes. Which will be a lot like Turbo when he grows up. This one.
Oh my God, the brown one.
Hazel. Polly. That was Billie Jean. Hi. So Moira is. Yeah. She just was never handled, and she's like 5 years old, so it takes time. And we just say walk around her, and everybody else will come when they're ready. Right? You go see Hazel. Yeah, go see Hazel. Go see Hazel, Anthony. No, little girl. She's just a lot younger than everybody else.
She is nice.
She's very docile. But she was raised in a kennel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is why we want to kind of get her. Big screen. Sheldon doesn't know when he headbutts. That is so, he is so funny. I love him. I love this dude. And he's all excited now. You can see his hair's up. Holly. Yeah, that's Holly. Sheldon likes to like get into the action. Hey, buddy? Yes. This is great. This was a good surprise. It was a surprise for all of them and the daddy. If we get one, I refuse to come out if we don't have a goat. Or 2 pigs, or just 1 pig. When we have our property, and a pig. Naturally healthy. They'll go crazy over them.
You just put it in the on the bowl or on the ground, wherever.
Karen will show you. Yeah, just put it down. Look at them. They know what you got. There you go. Sit on it. So many chickens. Yeah, cucumber seeds and any of your small melon seeds are good tea warmers. I love it. Right? They're ready. They're like, where's our food? They're all waiting. What we're gonna do is, because it's feeding time. Yeah. We're gonna walk straight out, go get the hay from outside, and then they're all gonna come outside. So we're gonna follow me like a train. We're gonna walk right out and through them, okay? Okay.
It's terrible.
Yeah, they know.
Come on, outside here. Up. Go, Daisy. Yes. Come on, Daisy. weird. This is where Hannibal tricked Tara. So funny. So who do you know and who don't you know?
I know this guy. Girl.
That's Daisy. I brought something out for Daisy today. Daisy was the one that came in with really bad feet. Oh, I lost the ponytail.
Oh yeah.
I brought it out.
Well, I don't got a ponytail in mine, so you weren't wearing this sweater.
She's the one that came in that hobbled off the trailer and was supposed to be euthanized. And so her foot's good now. Well, it's the one back right one we'll still work with, but she's happy. She's young.
Yeah.
So she'll never be able to be ridden, but they definitely be able to be happy.
Well, shed loss.
Yes, they will right now.
Well, it's the time.
Yeah. Levi.
And what's funny is I've actually brushed her
So
already.
if Levi grabs a hold of you with his lips, just give his nose a little tap. It's not hard, it's just a little tap. He's learning. And then we get the spray, we get this, like, this whole thing is going on the ground. Because now we're melting, and we want to keep it as dry as possible. So because it's spring, we can extend it. We can put it in around there into there because it's going to be warm. Yeah, I want that open just because we're, you got it. Oh, it's happy horse.
What are you guys doing? Come on out. Don't be shy.
Yeah. Go see Marlene and she'll give you some peas.
Oh, Shanzi, where's the other alpaca? They're inside.
Sure.
Okay, so you just put a pea up to her mouth. She'll take it.
Which, if you're going to a petting class and they're feeding the animals, wrong. No, when an animal comes to you, wrong. Yeah, I'm
Do you want to feed her?
We're going to water rocks.
Just put a pea up to her mouth. Shanty, come over here. Look, look. I know, I'm like Shanty. Shanty. Okay, put your pea up. Oh. Too many people.
Yeah, too many people.
She says too many people. Try
There.
again.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, she likes Marlene.
But once they know you, they're pretty good.
Let's see if she'll take them from me.
Okay, just show her the pea.
After you go to the American. I want to feed the goat. Hi. No. No, she doesn't want me. Feed him. Hi, Petey. You want it?
Oh, no, Bronwyn doesn't want it.
All right.
That's the way you do it. Buffet style.
That's my kind of alpaca.
Hannibal?
Samsy, you want to go by?
Do you want one, Hannibal?
Oh, Hannibal.
There you go. Here, feed your favorite one.
Hungry like Hanny.
He likes apples more than peas.
Yeah, he loves apples.
He's had half a bag.
Oh, has he? Oh, you were in there with him earlier. Oh.
Him and Petey.
Ah.
I still have some apples left, but I wanted to get Piper. She's down on the poop.
Oh, yeah, she's out. Out back.
There you go.
It's like a little slot machine. You just keep feeding it.
I know, eh? Hey, you know what you like, don't you? You like your peas right in the bucket.
Penny, crazy boy. Come on, Shanzy, get in here.
Hannibal, you have a pea on you. Here, who wants it? Tinker. We get to sniff it? Just eat it. There you go. Oh, look at this. This takes off a little bit.
He's so gentle.
Oh, you have such nice manners.
Yep.
Not like Hannibal.
Not like the garbage can. Yeah, he's like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
Did you even taste it, Hanny?
Here, you want this? There.
I don't think Hanny tastes anything.
No. I don't think Hanny comes up for air.
One of the boys wants to, when you do Petey, Marlene?
Yeah.
One of the boys wants to pee.
Petey?
Oh,
Oh, she can smell it.
You gotta come out of the poop pile if you want some apples. Come on. Come on.
It's okay. They're not gonna hurt
She says, who are these other people?
Okay, here's the tempter.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
knew that would get.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming over. They just open their mouth right up.
Do you want to feed one?
You just drop it in there.
Oh yeah, they just open their mouth out and you put it right in their mouth. Like they're almost like
Just drop
dogs.
it in her mouth.
Go close.
Oh, they're almost like dogs.
Not gonna bite you. Go.
Yeah, just let her open her mouth. Here, go like
Come
this.
on, Piper.
Get closer. There you go. Do you want to feed him? Feed her?
They're almost smiling at you too. You can tell that they're so happy.
Yeah, just drop it right in
Oh
there.
yeah.
I love their nose.
They are very sweet. They're good
Oh,
job,
there we
Piper.
go.
That was a good one. That was a good one, Piper.
Yeah, you can touch Piper. Petey will run. Won't ya?
Yeah, they do a good job on the rooting though. That's
Can I see
for
Petey
sure.
sit?
Yeah.
Petey sit?
Piper's usually the one who sits. But she's kind of in a pile there, so.
Oh,
Oopsie.
way to go, Piper.
You gonna sit down?
Sit your bum.
She says, no, I'm not sitting.
Here comes some sheeps. They figured out what was going on over here.
Are they-
We
what's
got-
happening
I'll save
over
one
here?
for two for
That's
Hanny.
Lambert.
I'll save two for Hanny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, here
Nice and thick. Oh, here comes the other ones.
Oh, Hanny. Oh,
Here's Hannibal.
come on, Hanny.
Yeah, they snuck out. Girls had them barricaded, but they broke through.
They're like, we want some apples.
What do you guys do when you shear them?
We shear them out in that area over there, and there's a few videos that we did, so you can actually.
Do you sell it, or?
We process it. Yeah, we process their wool. So during the cold winter months, we take it all inside, and then we did some videos on that as well. So you can go through. Maybe you haven't watched those ones.
I don't think they have.
So you got rid of them?
We get
You don't want house pigs. Doesn't. Oh, they are. They're smart as a whip. These guys are potty trained too. They will not poop and pee in their beds.
Anthony, donkeys.
I know, I want one. Careful, Billy.
Of course, Billy's got to fight whatever comes in. He's got to show it who's boss.
Do those two like fight each other?
A lot. But it's nice because it means that Carl, who would have been spent his life alone as a stud goat, he's got his son. Right? So now Billy does most of the breeding now because Carl's older. And then when Carl passes, we'll keep one of Billy's.
Did they break their own horns? Or
Yes.
You gotta really watch the video.
we have Carl's horns
You're
inside.
really behind.
Yeah, he's been behind. It's been.
Daddy, you can get a soft bill.
It's called video.
Oh, Billy knows what's going on.
What's going on? Call you.
Oh, no, he lost focus.
That'll go to start a TV show.
Soft fail?
Yeah, like yeah, yeah, like a bill.
Never referred to it as a soft fail.
You're not in my head.
How much of one?
What?
How much?
Just the one that's open. I think there's one open.
No, but like how much of it?
Huh? Don't do that. No, don't do that.
So that was Nuno, Angie, and their 3 boys. So it was pretty exciting. Pretty exciting to see them. It's always great. I mentioned it in the last video about reading comments. Well, when you have the people that actually come and visit your farm and the excitement you see in their eyes, that is, well, it's priceless. So I just got back out with the animals after warming up with a nice cup of coffee. Our visitors are now gone, and they were telling me how strange it is. You know, you watch somebody on YouTube, and they, you know, at the bottom of the videos, it usually shows temperature and then Enola, Manitoba, Canada. And of course, Enola, that's got to be somewhere. Well, they're probably about 25 minutes away from here. So when they found that out, they got pretty excited. I contacted Tara on our Facebook page and came out. So it was a great visit, great meeting new people. We always love to meet new people. Some other people that came out this morning was the couple that are taking the 2 donkeys. So they came out just to check them out. They're buying some property out in this area, and one of their dreams is to have some donkeys and then of course some other animals down the road. So I'm up here with them now. Hey bud. Carl's head is blue because we had put some antiseptic on it. Hey bud, what are you doing? Hi. What? Oh, you're waiting for spring too, aren't you, buddy? So they had their treats this morning. Esme and Chinook, the 2 miniature donkeys, and Billy. Hi, Billy. We put some hay out here just to give them a nice, comfortable area to walk on. It works good for seating as well. Not necessarily too much in this area, but in the back around the pond, we've sprinkled that around because we had installed a liner in the pond. So our beautiful grass that was back there a few years ago is fighting to come back. So we have noticed that it started to grow last year. So our hay situation has done pretty good. We have a bunch of hay bales this size, the smaller square ones, in the barn down at the end of the driveway. And then since we built this little overhang here just outside the rabbit area, it's been very nice. It's all stacked here and it makes it a lot easier to feed. And then of course Tara had brought the grains, so the bins of grains. So we have barley and we have wheat in here, and that is something that we feed the rabbits and the chickens. Of course, we also feed the rabbits their alfalfa pellets. So the birds are starting to enjoy the outside. We've put down a little bit more material here just to clean things up. But they're out, you can see some water, some puddles, so they're out getting into that. It's probably going to be April before we get some above 0 temperatures. So, you know, we're not out of the woods quite yet. But with the sun that comes out, it does start to melt. So that's good. So they probably can't wait to get out there and get on that pond. This area here, you can see the netting. We've had a board that's broke off there on the far end. We're probably going to remove this netting here since we have basically released the pigeons we had. We've released them out into the air, and you can often see them flying around. So this is what I was talking about before with putting the hay out in the in this area here. This is actually the trench. It's a lower spot. So the idea is that this grades down, goes underneath this little bridge here and over to the trench. And of course the pond is an overflow type system because all the water comes back in the spring from that area, flows into here, and then comes down and goes out the ditch. Or else we will flood. Right? It's Tinker. So how do I tell the difference between the different sheep? So that was something that we had discussed this morning. Tinker, if you notice, has black dots on her face. So that's the easiest way to tell who that is. And then of course, well, it's not hard to tell who this is. Our little Meadow, hey? Yes, and her blue eyes. So here is Hannibal. We haven't sheared Hannibal since he came in. He's older and he's growing his wool fairly slowly. So we didn't want to cut back on the wool. We figured it's better for him to look a little dirty than for him to get a chill and get cold. So you can tell Hannibal by his big face, his appetite, and he's a little more scruffy looking and dirty. Hey? You're just a dirty old man, aren't you? Eating. He's probably picking up some of the grains that had dropped there earlier. And Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Yes, Mummy forgot your, there you go. Mummy forgot your ponytail, didn't she? So moving on to the other sheep. This one here is Turbo. Now I used to tell that it was Turbo because in the ear right here, no, that's your nose. in his right ear, it would be our left side, he used to have a tag in there, but the tag fell out. So he is quite a bit large. Well, he's our largest sheep, and he is a Canadian Arcot sheep. People have commented from time to time what type of sheep he is. And Bronwyn here is a Dorper cross. So a lot of people think she's a goat, or she's a he. And Coco, hi Coco. And over here we have Lambert. And he's a little bit smaller than Turbo. So I kind of get Turbo and Lambert a little bit mixed up. It's all kind of about the size of them. And then our alpacas. Shanzi. Hi. They're so curious, these guys. And here's a pigeon over here. So there's one of the pigeons. And then there's going to be some more up top. I don't know, it looks like they made a nest up there. But with these temperatures, I can't see them trying to hatch out any eggs. That pipe that you're seeing there is a fresh air intake that goes into the building. And we've got a fan blowing at the other end of the building to exhaust air out. So this draws the cold, dry air in to keep our humidity down. Right? Yes. Hey, bud. We have Blackie over here. Hi, Blackie. How you doing? This is Sheldon's mom, if you were wondering. And then we have Petunia. And Petunia is Billie Jean's mom. And Billie Jean's inside. Actually, Blackie is also, if I recall correctly, Holly's mama. Hey, you're going to see your little one? Well, you already saw them when they came out. You weren't too excited. But when Billie Jean and Petunia, they remember each other. They're more bonded, I guess. You're like, oh, those kids, right? Yes. When she first came in, you couldn't get near her. But she's 10, no. Give me my finger back. Let me turn it around. That's my finger. They do have teeth, but they have teeth on the bottom. The top is just a pallet, sorry. And what they do is they basically pull the grass up and they rip it with those bottom teeth. But you still have to watch. When I put my finger in upside down, if I had to put it in this way, it wouldn't have been so bad. That was my fault, wasn't it, Blackie? Yeah, sticking my finger where it doesn't belong. The pigs. So the pigs were out back rooting. And now they're in their big king-size bed, where they spend most of the cold weather. In the summertime, you can see them basking outside. And Levi, are you a little troublemaker, buddy? Yes, you're a little troublemaker. You're a cute troublemaker, though, aren't you? It looks like we left Fernando out, didn't we? The only problem with leaving Fernando out in this more common area is he poops a lot. And of course, we don't have any bedding on the concrete here. So you can see all the poops that happen, that he drops. And it makes it a little hard to sweep it up. It's the sweet, wet turkey poop up, yes. How's everybody doing back here after the visitors? You guys were a hit, as always. Yes, Sheldon, you can't stop moving, can you? You know, that's the difference between Sheldon and the other ones. Sheldon's the only one moving. The other ones are relaxing. I don't know where he gets his energy from. Oh, you're cute though, aren't you, buddy? Yes. Oh, little sass. Hey? This is little Hugo. Hi, buddy. Yes. Hi. Oh, how are you doing? So Hugo was an inside rabbit, which is why he's inside here now. And he is fixed. And we just want to make sure that we don't want to put him outside when it's cold. So we want to make sure he's acclimated to the weather. But he is very friendly. And a lot of times people that drop off rabbits here, they do it for quite a few different reasons. Either they're not allowed to have rabbits where they are, or they're moving to a place that they can't have rabbits. Those are the more common ones. So we do get quite a few. You can see he just wants to be pet. Whew, all this ice around here. You got to watch yourself when you're walking around ice. One that I missed is Roxy. So Roxy's there, and she is due, as I've mentioned before, in April or May. So she was one of 4 that came in as a rescue, and as it turns out, the gentleman that had the 4 of them, his health was going downhill, and we heard that he passed away about a week ago. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. There's, like I said, there's not a whole lot going on right now. We're just holding out until spring when it warms up, and then things are going to really explode. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I encourage you to all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next video. Take care. Bye-bye.